Salsa is fairly easy to make at home. Most salsas only require a few ingredients and not that much active time, and the result is so much better than anything you can buy in a grocery store. To start, we'll rehydrate the chilies. Take about a cup of water and microwave on high for 2 to 3 minutes. Take 4 Chipotle chilies and put them in the hot water and let steep for 20 to 30 minutes. If you have trouble finding dried Chipotles or don't want to deal with the rehydration process, you can buy canned Chipotles. These have already been rehydrated and are in a delicious adobo sauce. To use these, simply add them to the blender with your roasted vegetables. And you can make this salsa from start to finish in about 15 minutes. Since we're only using 4 chilies in this recipe, you're going to have a lot left over if you use the canned ones. That's why I prefer to use dried Chipotles. I only rehydrate what I need. Next, I'll move on to the roasted vegetables. Put your oven rack into the upper third position and turn broil on high. Take a half a pound of tomatoes, which is about 2 plum tomatoes. Take 2 cloves of garlic, leaving the peel on. The peel will protect the garlic from getting burned under the broiler. Take a quarter of a white onion and cut into 1/4 inch thick slices. Broil the vegetables for 3 to 4 minutes or until they're charred on one side. Once they've charred on one side, turn the tomatoes over, turn the garlic over, and stir the onions. Return the vegetables to the broiler until you get blackened spots on the second side. While our vegetables are roasting, let's talk about some other chili options. I'm using Chipotle chilies because I love the smoky flavor, but they can get quite hot. If you're sensitive to heat and want something milder, you can use guajillos, which are sweet and fruity with almost no heat, cascabeles, which are slightly acidic, slightly nutty, and only mild heat, or if you like your salsa quite spicy, you can use chili de arbol, which don't provide a lot of flavor, but do provide a lot of heat. You can also use a combination of chilies. For example, if you like the flavor of guajillos, but also want some heat, you can use both guajillos and chili de arbol. If using fresh chilies, such as a jalapeno or serrano, broil them with your vegetables. Now back to our salsa. Once the vegetables are cool enough to handle, peel the garlic. If you feel that your tomatoes are too dark, just pull on the skin and it should come right off. The flesh underneath should be perfectly fine. I like mine this dark. I think it gives the salsa a nice roasted flavor. Once the chilies have rehydrated, remove the stems and add them to your blender. Add your tomatoes, your garlic, and your onions. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vinegar. I'm using this apple cider vinegar, but you can use any vinegar that you like. Turn the blender on high until the sauce completely purees. You can leave the salsa as thick as you like. Most Mexican restaurants thin it out quite a bit, so it's more soupy than thick like this. I like somewhere in between. To do that, I'll add water to the blender to clean out any salsa that's stuck to the sides and add that to my finished dish. So you can use this salsa as a dip for chips, but it also tastes great on any kind of taco or burrito or quesadilla. You can even put it on eggs for breakfast.